Welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. I am joined by the great, the illustrious, the powerful.
About that baby cash. One thing I'll never do, I'll never get a wife. You know what that does to your career, right? Wait, hold on a second. Maybe that's why BWB can't make music. Hold on a second here. Wait. How to find a wife. Real man's guide. No, it's over. I need to see this, dude. How to make music. We gotta learn how to make. You know what? We're gonna look at this afterwards. I need to learn how to make music. Dude, he makes like some of the most trash ass content. It's crazy. It's impressive, actually. Like, he's proof that quantity over quality works on YouTube. Can't watch it. No punks or players allowed. Rip. Okay, let's watch Busy Work Beats. How to make music. This is gonna be terrible. I'm ready for this.
If you want to learn how to make music and make
Watch another channel.
beats like the top songs on the charts, this video is for you. You can make
Is he reading a script?
beats like this.
You did not make this.
Knowing nothing about music theory. So today I'm going to guide you through the step-by-step
Stop reading your script, man.
process to making your first song, knowing nothing about music theory, nothing about music production, nothing about beat making. So let's hop into the DAW. When you're making music, the first thing you need are instruments. Your voice is an instrument, a piano is an instrument, guitar is an instrument, strings are an instrument.
How is this video gonna be 5 minutes? He's just over-explaining everything right now.
I found that when you're writing melodies and chords for the first time, it's easier to write with stringed instruments like a piano, guitar, or a violin or something like that that has strings involved. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is have a DAW. This is a digital audio work.
Oh my god, dude, shut the f up.
I'm using FL Studio, one of the world's top DAWs for making music.
I'm gonna have a seizure, dude.
Just mixing or recording music, but for making the music.
I'm using FL Studio, one of the top DAWs in the world.
Okay, so FL Studio is my recommendation. Now, also, the next thing you need is a tempo. So the tempo, if you turn your metronome on,
This is crazy, dude.
this determines how fast your song moves. Now this sound is
Okay, we gotta hear where this goes.
with the DAW, just fair warning, okay? But we have a tempo.
What is this clicky stuff? I don't know. I think it determines the tempo or something though. Let's skip ahead a bit.
Key or a scale.
Next thing you need is a baby.
Key and a scale is just a sequence of notes that our brain likes to hear in a certain sequence. Okay, there are also other scales like minor scales, Phrygian scales.
But does he love his wife? I don't know. I haven't seen him say he loves his wife. So, you know, that's still open to interpretation.
We don't need to get into the modes and scales, but there's different sequences. You know, there's... Now, what if I start at the note A and I'd play the same?
I don't know how to make music yet. Come on, man.
You might like minor scales if you're building R&B and sadder music. You might like major scales if you're building like
This is a wife-loving beat for real, yeah.
K-pop or more mainstream type, happier sounding music.
I still don't know how to make music, man.
Okay, so the next thing you want to do in your song is record. Now, most DAWs, well, not most, all, allow you to record your voice, instruments, and different MIDI events. You don't need to know what
Could have easily edited that out there. Not gonna do that
all
though.
that means. Just the ability to record is the next step. And
Like, I'm curious what his thought process is when he like records these videos and decides to not edit them and then uploads it to 930,000 subscribers. Like, how does that process in your mind work? Is it that it's not worth the time, or that you think the content is so good that it doesn't need to be edited? Like, how does this work?
process from making music. Now, after we record our chords and our melody, we usually
Sometimes I edit everything I make like to an insane level, and I only have 30,000 subscribers. I'm worried about how it's going to be perceived. You know, like, I just don't understand the mindset of having this many subscribers, almost 1 million, and then recording like 4 videos a day, not even touching it in editing, and uploading it directly from OBS to YouTube. Like, how does that work? You know, what is the thought process on that?
move to what's called the drums after the rhythm of our melody and chords. So I'm going to record some chords and a little melody, and then I'll show you what drums sound like.
Editing is for the TV. It's low effort for sure, because you care and it's not that deep. No, he cares. He cares about getting views for sure, and subscribers, I guess.
And play them before and after. All right, so once you have the chords and the melody, you can add your drums. So here's the chords and the melody. This can be used for like an intro or even a build up or a breakdown. But once you add the drums, this is like the heartbeat of the song. And that bass is just there to support the chords and the melody. Now after that, you're gonna mix
Chord progression's not that bad.
the song, and this is what this compressor here is doing.
We don't need to bring compression into this, man.
You wouldn't push it this
And
hard.
we're learning how to make music right now. We don't need to bring compression to this. That's for next time.
It's just for video purposes.
You know, that's for like 5 videos down the road, actually. Yeah, I thought we're supposed to use hardware. I thought save up money for hardware. I thought that's the best thing to do. What the f, dude? This guy doesn't even follow his own advice. I don't like the melody, the lead instrument. Just doesn't work for this. Like, that seems like more of like a far into the song type of lead, you know?
That's how you make music.
That's how you make music.
That process. Just a review, we have the DAW that we need. We need to map out a tempo or a rhythm or BPM. From there, we're going to pick the scale for our song.
Okay, I think we got that. Let's see what else he's got going on here. Wait, okay, hold on. Let's pick a video, guys. We got Busy Work Beats Exposed here, which is him, like, I think, like, he tried to take up the SEO for Exposed. That way, if someone uploads an Exposed video on him, this is what they're going to see first. But I think it's just testimonials from people about him. Redeem Nuke. Okay, hold on. We got to nuke it real fast.
What the fuck?
We're still doing Busy Work Beats stuff, and it's too entertaining. He does deserve a nuke, though. Okay, which one should we watch? Should we watch the Busy Work Beats Exposed video? Should we watch How to Find a Wife? 5 reasons your mixes aren't good. This could be interesting. Oh, Yeet Type Beat tutorial? That could be good, too, actually, because this is not going to be good. Yeet tutorial will go hard. Heavy Metal Trap Beat tutorial? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, we'll start off with the wife one.
All the players out there, because the video 1 was about players. This isn't for you. Because your whole goal is to manipulate people to get to the next person, to get to the next person, to get to...
Wait, the first one was not for punks and players, though. What is he talking about? Okay, let's start from the beginning here. But why did he bring his kid into the video, though? You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. It's like, it's almost like he's like trying to do it for views, I feel like.
Real Man's Guide to Finding a Wife and Building a Beautiful Family. Hello and welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. I am joined by the great, the illustrious, the powerful, the most famous, the most loved.
I'm gonna skip ahead here.
Myself to watch this video, specifically how to find a wife, how to build a family, how to build stuff that actually
All right, I'll tell you guys how to find a wife. Mail order bride. Done. Fucking done, dude. Fucking done.
matters. Making money is cool, guys. I want to really put this in perspective. Yes, our business made 7 figures over, even back in 2016, we passed the 7-figure mark
Oh my God, we get it.
revenue. That's cool, but there's a point where money stops becoming motivating. And you're like working, but you're like, what's the point of working? It doesn't matter how many millions you get, how many
Skipping ahead.
do. So I just went all in on the YouTube back in 2013 or 2014. And that's when everything changed, when I made that simple decision to go all the way in. And so that was out of fear.
The headphones we have look hilarious. It makes him look like a robot or something. Like having this like little antenna thing up here. 7-figure, get the fuck
I
up.
was like, what am I doing all this for? Yes, money is great. Building a business is cool. Cash flow is fine. But what is the point? What's the outcome? Imagine I had a realization
Oh my God.
in the ground to then dig up more diamonds. It's just an endless loop.
You know what's crazy? It's like not even a year or less ago, he dropped a diss track on Curtis King. Now it's like how to find a wife. You know what I mean? Like you can get anything on this guy's YouTube channel. You never know what you're gonna get. Yes, BWB has a dubstep tutorial. Okay, we gotta look at that next, bro.
And when you get to that point in life where it's an endless loop, money's not the motivator. So I know a lot of these guys are telling you to focus on money and build yourself up and be selfish and all this type of stuff. If you don't have a purpose for your life, now I had a purpose. I know my purpose. I was told these 3 things in a higher revelation. Bless you.
What the f, dude? I don't know. For some reason, sneezing is the funniest shit in the world to me, especially when it just comes out of nowhere like that.
I was taught to,
Damn, bro, he's spitting off and shit, dude. Come on, just give him to the wife, man.
show love, be filled with the spirit of truth, and complete my
Baby must be allergic to bullshit. Yeah, for real.
assignment. My assignment specifically is to give Bibles. Okay? So everybody has a complete
What? Bibles. Even before some outrageous stuff he said, I never understood how he has so many subs. Seems like a straight up businessman putting it on a front right away. Exactly.
different assignment. Okay? And on top of that assignment, you still have to gain worldly things like money. In order to give Bibles, it costs money. International shipping is not cheap. It costs about $15 on average for me to get a Bible worldwide. And so my point is, you're going to get to a point where
The baby is trying to eat the fucking holder he has. Do you think like before he filmed this video, he's like, hold on, I need the baby for a video, okay? I need the baby right now. I know I don't really watch the baby very often, but I'm gonna need the baby for this video as a prop, okay? I'm doing a video on how to find a wife. Don't worry, it's gonna work. It's gonna work.
you look at money completely differently. You realize it's just a game they built to get you to do stuff so that they can tie you into their golden handcuffs to get you to do what they want, and they meaning the powers and institutions. But let's get into the how-to.
I feel like he got most of his subs early on when he was pretty much the only YouTube tutorials, maybe. I think a lot of it comes from like email lists and stuff like that. Because I think the thing is he has a lot of subscribers, but they're not invested in his content.
You see this beautiful boy, okay, which I got to clean up a little bit. Okay, now he was a product of...
He was a product of Quantity and Luck, man, that shit carried you. When I first started making music, he's the first guy I watched, sadly. Yeah, I think there was a point where I watched one of his videos and I was like, this is fucking not helping me at all.
Pure love.
I don't use FL Studio, though.
Now, when I say pure love, I'm talking about here's what I did and here's how it happened. Now, most people are trying to find something, okay? They're going out trying to find stuff. And I'll tell you, I was at a point in my life when I met Danny where I wasn't looking for anything. Like, I completely said to myself, I'm just done looking, because I was so exhausted and so tired.
This video's boring the shit out of me. Let's speed it up. Maybe you should have got FL. Yeah, maybe I could be like, we have placements. I could get those placements.
I was just like, I'm done looking. And as soon as I made that declaration to myself that I'm done looking, and I stopped, you know, my ego was driving before. I didn't realize it, but those desires weren't of the creator. Those were just me
I think his ego's still driving him.
trying to fill in a void of my validation. Okay, so that wasn't pure desire. That was what we call worldly desires before.
Bro, did you see his video where he was talking about how like music theory is connected to like some spiritual shit or something? I can't remember what it was anymore, but it's a fucking totally batshit insane short.
Then when I came to a conclusion where I'm like, let me stop. Let me completely stop. I did not want anything. I just completely stopped. That's when she appeared. And the hardest thing to get over when you're younger is the idea of a loss. And you know,
He's just that feeling like reading a script or something, right?
like, wow, I can't do anything. Like, I'm sitting here and I can't do anything. I feel useless. I feel helpless. As much as powerful as I
Look at the camera, man.
I am, as smart as I think I am, I literally can't do anything. But I have to watch her be in pain. Even through the pain stuff that they give her, they still have waves of like it going off and on. So it's not just painless the whole way through.
Should I hit abort on this video? This video sucks.
So without going into to complain about, like,
He's not even talking about how to find a wife.
schools, I don't know the legalities because you're looking at a woman's body or whatever, but there has to be something in schooling to where they show the seriousness of life. Like, until people see that, you're not going to understand how serious this stuff is, because it's a real person going through pain and you're watching them basically go through war to give you, you know, a beautiful gift called Leo, right, Leo? And
This feels so manipulative. This feels so fucking manipulative. Oh my god. It's like, and that gives you a beautiful gift. Kiss the baby on the head. Da 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 da. Just, are you guys seeing the baby? Look at the fucking baby here. Are you guys seeing the baby? Look at the baby here. At least the NVIDIA tool that puts your eyes on the camera, bro. If he finds out about that, man, he's gonna never break eye contact with us. It's gonna be awful. All right, nuke it is.
What the fuck?
.com. Sorry. All right, should we move on to the next video? Check out the Yeet Beat type tutorial. I just do this shit so unwatchable, man. It's difficult.
all right, guys, today we're going to focus on
Like, let's hear the finished product first. "51 minutes. There's some parts of this that are correct, and some parts that are just like kind of mid. It's just like the mix sounds kind of. What do you got? What are you guys' thoughts on this? Is this getting that Yeet placement? Definitely way too much of like the. Is it Love Filter? I don't know. I don't use FL Studio. Oh yeah, it is Love Filter. Okay, that is shit right there, dude. Pattern 11 is terrible. Pattern 11 is crazy bad, dude. I like how he's just like f***ing with the beat and not explaining anything, dude. This is what happens when you focus on quantity over quality, you know what I mean? Like, this is not a Yeet Beat tutorial. Bro, Learn to edit, man. Learn to edit. He's just too stuck in the old ways, you know?
All right, guys. Today we're gonna.
Okay, Lil Uzi Vert, Pink Tape, heavy metal trap beat tutorial. All right, let's see where this goes, dude. This is there's not a lot going on in this beat here. Bro,
Like a synth.
that guitar is trash, man.
To add playground type sounds.
This sucks, dude. This sucks. Is it close? Like, what song is this close to? Just the guitar sounds bad, dude. He should stick to genres that he's actually knowledgeable making. Well, the thing is, you can't do that if you're trying to upload 4 videos a day, man. Come on. It's like the type of shit I make where I'm just like, all right, you know what? Maybe no beat making today. Add some cowbell, and that sounds like my first beat in FL. Oh, man. Oh, no. How did we get here?
And the sides, because the sides are kind of out of control here.
Oh, that's a lot of plugins. Holy shit, that looks like mine.
So I'll show you what the sides are. So if you switch this to expert mode, switch this to side. Now,
Okay, wait, hold on. Which one should we look at next, guys? This is the type of shit you make that you alt F4 immediately. This is the type of shit where you make it and you're just like, you unplug it. You're like, oh no, look at that. The power went out. The power went out. What happened? The power went out. How did that happen? All right, which one should we do next, guys? Another Yeet video? I don't know, man. There's just so many videos because he uploads 4 a day. Pick one. Somebody pick one. Wait, hold on a second. We gotta see the dubstep one. Is there a dubstep one? Classic dubstep number 3. Britney Toxic can do a drill beat. Wait, is that something that happened? Or where's that? Be really stuck in the type beat loop. How my beats sound like the morning after type beat. Okay, let's hear this one.
What's going on, everybody? Sankus here, and today I'm going
Who
to
the fuck is this? Busy, your beat your voice changed a lot.
talk to you about how I made
So this is someone else. Apparently, this is 6 years ago. He used to get other people to do his videos sometimes.
the basses in this old school classic kind of dubstep thing here.
I bet you this one's actually pretty decent. Let's see.
Find yourself something of just
Maybe not though.
the sound out the so form you can
Where do we hear the beat?
as video we can from all
What are you guys thinking?
play through this real quick.
It's okay. It's just like super old school. I don't know. It doesn't really have that legit flow though either. You know what I mean? Like some like lo-fi or scream stuff. Like it just sounds like an American made it. You know what I mean? You know what's missing? This stuff is missing like the step. Like it's like dubstep, but it's like an American made it that doesn't know how to like make the actual step to it. Like usually the step is like something that like makes it sound like not so on the fours. You know?
Right, so they're all
Like it sounds like old school like bro step or something, you know. 5 reasons your mixes aren't good. That's his YouTube shorts, bro, are objectively also true. They're short too, so that would help a lot. Okay, let's see. Crypto money, the dark side of the music industry. Dude, crypto's dead. Crypto's fucking dead. So I don't know where this is gonna go.
because I know some artists who got their career started based off of the Bitcoin and like the crypto, and all that money is fueling all these creative things. Because at the end of the day, if you beat GTA 5, there's nothing else to do. What do you want to do? Most of the time, you want to be creative.
I like how you can just hear these random Discord notification sounds.
Make a movie, act out different scenes. That's why the GTA roleplay Discords are so popular with T Grizzly. It's at the end of the day, once you pass the money thing and that whole validation thing, then you want to be creative, and that's where most people pull their money back to at the end of the day. That's why we're trying to help people not get finessed.
Dude, how's this the dark side of the music industry?
Because your true passion may be creativity, but you're being finessed by all these people. Long story short,
You're being finessed by all these people, bro. We're being finessed by you. What are you talking about?
what they would do is buy crypto, put it through Cardano, do a bunch of whatever transactions, come back with 100x more, and then exit through crypto, making it look like they had just crypto gains. But in reality, it was from all these dark pools and dark liquidity pools.
What the hell was? You were right. This was terrible. This is an absolutely awful short. Okay, let's try another one. Instantly become a piano genius. Okay. Music industry exposed part 1. Okay, let's see. Check out the music industry one.
All right, guys, as you know, I'm on a mission to expose the music industry one day at a time. The reason is because a lot of people are fed illusions. They live their whole life waiting for this illusion. It never happens, and then they're disappointed and they wasted all their life's potential because they waited for a fairy tale, a Santa Claus story, and a dream that was sold to them. So I want to thank Brandman Sean. This is just an excellent video.
Bro, Chad Focus is like the biggest fucking fraud of all time, dude.
Thank you, Brandman Sean. Thank you, Corey, for really putting this out there.
I was into the bots and engineering fellas 2011.
Like, dude, Chad Focus is like a fucking liar. He says he makes 70,000 a month on streams, which I don't think is true. On botted streams, that is. That dude's a fucking liar, because if you go look at his streams, first off, he's not even on Spotify anymore. They fucking removed him. Secondly, like, where are the streams? Because if you go look at his SoundCloud, I don't think those are going up anymore. The numbers don't match. He's at like 4 million in debt from like credit card fraud. Like, it just doesn't, none of it adds up.
2009 to 2000.
I mean, you don't even need a placement to be credible. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, make quality at the very least.
13. A lot of marketers came online teaching people how to market, but they were using what's called Black Hat SEO. Black Hat SEO is the practice of going against search engine guidelines to manipulate SERPs, which are search engine
So he's talking nonsense right now.
results pages for higher rankings.
Like, these are just how's this connected to the music industry exposed? How is this connected to Chad Focus?
We're using what's called a PBN, which is, it says, what is a PBN? A private blog network. It's a network of websites created solely to link out to another website and
I'm gonna go hit the beach to think. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go think about why the people make this kind of content.
improve its organic search visibility.
Okay, instantly become a piano genius.
A lot of theory. Jump straight into those big chords you hear from Rick Ross, Drake, and all the other really lush musical pieces. So let's go to chord stamps. We're gonna go,
One thing I hate about the interface on YouTube, like with the shorts, is you can't skip ahead on the video.
for example, and starting here at D, we're gonna make this a D minor chord. Now what happens if we overlay a minor chord over a minor chord? This is what creates those bigger and bigger chords. So starting at the top note, in this case we call
I feel like that's such a weird way to think about it. You just like stack notes on top of each other. It doesn't have to be a chord on a chord.
this the fifth. You don't need to memorize that. But starting at that top note of the first chord, let's add another minor chord over top. But here's what two minor
Is that like a real way to teach that? Like, I never heard that before.
chords stacked over top each other sounds like. Really simple. You think these big chords are like more complicated. It's really just repeating minor and major over. So let's say you want to create changes. Remember that, again, we have the minor chord stacked over top of a minor chord. So the only thing we need to focus on are these two notes right here. Let's switch these to hit shift down to pull those down. This is going to create what's called the suspended second, which is a more tense sound. Okay, so you can go back to the original chord. So let me show you.
Bro, this is such a fucking lie, dude. Instantly become a piano genius. Is this making you a piano genius? I would say no. It's like massive clickbait here.
If you ever wondered why your mixes can't get to that next level, I have a solution for you. Hello and welcome to BusyWorks Beats. Today we continue our mixing series. I need you to smash the like button so my S can go longer and longer. But there are 5 essential mistakes that producers make all the time when it comes to mixing, and it's just a fundamental understanding. So let's hop into the DAW. We're using FL Studio 20. Is it listening? Okay, now they're like almost 4 times the cost, but I wouldn't have wasted so much money on gear and plugins if I just had the right headphones. These actually let you hear the dynamic and the back and forthness and the stage. All those things people talk about in headphones, these are the ones, not the other ones that everybody talks about. Now, until I had
What the hell is he saying? Wait, what?
Okay, these are Sennheiser HD 600s. These are about $500 to $600 from what I remember, somewhere around that range. I used to swear by these guys. These that I have on my head, wipe these off the planet. Okay, these ones that I have on my head make the Sennheiser HD 600s sound like paper, legitimately. The ones I have on, these are called Audi's MM500s.
$1,700 dude. $1,700
But I wouldn't have wasted so much money on gear and plugins if I just had the right headphones. These actually
So this is what we need. It's not hardware. I thought we needed hardware, man.
let you hear the dynamic and the back and forthness and the stage. All those things people talk about in headphones, these are the ones, not the other ones that everybody talks about. Now, until I had the actual experience for myself, I always thought that these were like the go-tos. So my point is, the people
I don't think it fucking matters that much, man.
you're listening to, the mixing engineers and recording engineers, those guys are in rooms that cost minimum $100,000 to build out a facility or a specific room. So when you're hearing them talk about EQ bumps and curves and things, you think you're perceiving what they're talking about, but they can hear that thing that you can't hear because their room is so tight and controlled. At home, you probably don't have all that.
Bro, he has like no treatment in his room, right? Or what is that in the back there? Does he just have like white acoustic treatment? Like what is that?
I don't have the best headphones. You're probably using Apple earphones to like mix, or even some kind of
Good headphones do matter, but you don't have to spend 2K on them. Like what changes it though, you know? Because like if you know the way your headphones sound, or if you use something like reference, you can correct the way they sound. Like if we're talking about frequency response, you can correct that.
studio budget kind of headphones like these. Now, only until I upgraded to the MM500s could I understand what I was actually doing, because I have speakers behind me. The cam, they're called SC3070 by Eve Audio. Super good. Best speakers I've ever had for my rooms, my SC. But these headphones are equivalent to
Oh
hearing
my
it
god,
over-
is he just gonna talk about the headphones?
So all I'm trying to say, the first reason you guys don't get the mixes you want is because the people you're watching, whether they're mix, you know, whether they're the pros
Could have edited that up.
of the pros of the pros. Look at the room that they're in. Look at the console they're in front of. You know, if the stuff's recorded into a console, going through a bunch of preamps, it's coming in at the highest quality. Chances are you're recording your microphone with no acoustic treatment. You know, you're recording it on this simple Shure SM7B with no preamp, with a sound the way you think you want to get it to sound like. And once you just realize that your environment is not their environment, your environment is not their environment, you will stop beating yourself up for trying to get the results that these guys are getting. Again, it's when you have hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of acoustic treatment and like
Hundreds of thousands of dollars of acoustic treatment. What the fuck? Are we recording in a NASA space shuttle?
conditioning and diffusers and all that type of stuff and furniture
$100,000 of acoustic treatment? Dude, does he know how much things cost?
and just gear, just to
Hundreds of thousands of dollars? Are you fucking me right now?
clean up the electricity. Okay, when you have all that, you can make a lot more sharper decisions. Like for example, if I open up Photoshop, you guys can't see it, but I have this like yellow tint on my screen. So let me turn that off real quick. Put it off. Take it off night mode. Now,
Did he actually Photoshop it? What did he do to this in Photoshop?
what the problem with most headphones, for example, is that they're all colored in some type of way. There was a study by IK Multimedia.
Yeah, you can fix this with fucking Sound ID reference, man. Does he not know about reference?
Measured the bias from all these different headphones, and it was about 3 dB on average of a bias in different frequency ranges per headphones that you guys buy. I can't realize we're running out of hard drive space here. Okay, if that makes sense. Like it doesn't sound synthetic.
Is this his song?
So all I would really need mixing to only compression and a little bit of EQ, you'll stop overly mixing stuff. But the reason you overly mix stuff is because
You listen to me.
of your listening environment. Okay. So if I just compress this, now I'm squashing it to death with this compressor. My goal is just to get it louder and just EQ the parts that I want enhanced. So maybe the highs. Let's just make some quick adjustments here. Boost the lows. What else do we
Sounds like too much highs, right?
really truly need, except for more compression to make it louder, which is the limiter here.
Is he mixing? He's mastering an Anderson .Paak song right now.
So the second step that I'm trying to
Wait, hold on. Is this mastered already? What?
present to you is that when it comes to acoustic songs, you're going to be mixing differently than you do synthetic songs. And by synthetic, I'm talking about sounds that were sound designed inside of a DAW or from a synthesizer. So acoustic stuff is like live drums.
Oh my god.
That sounds like real
Falling
instruments,
asleep.
creative effects, like all those things I pitched that as.
Okay, I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done with this. I'm done with this. No more busy work beats. All right, moving on. Okay, what?
Also send them some Lil Uzi Vert beat.
No.
Bang Incorporated.